decade or so, technology was exciting. It was solving all these problems we face and making life more
I had the green one.
Enjoyable.
And I had the orange one, but it was cut in half. Remember that? The nanos? Dude, I probably still have that somewhere. I got fucking my humps on there. My hump, my lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
All while looking sick as fuck. Somewhere in the 2010s, though, it started to create more problems than it solved. It was distracting drivers, causing addictions and mental illness.
Yep, and here we are. Addiction and mental illness, right here.
Stealing jobs, and it just stopped looking cool as fuck. We went from being hyped over every new advancement to just...
Dude, I thought about this too. Like, I remember, like, even... It kind of started even before the 2010s, but I think it really kind of died in the 2010s. But, like, I feel like every decade, like, crazy shit was happening, right? Like, we was always getting some cool-ass technology. Like, something always cool was happening. Now, I feel like we're just getting garbage. Like, it's just barely upgraded, recycled garbage, I feel like. Like, you know, like, the new phones, there ain't no reason to upgrade. It's all dog shit. It's all dog shit. It does the same shit. You really... Only reason you have to upgrade... from, let's see, I'd say anything past like the iPhone 11 probably is just because like they're trying to make your phone obsolete. Other than that, there's not really much of a reason to upgrade anymore. Like, I feel like the cameras are all like good, like really good. Like, I feel like we're kind of hitting a cap, you know, like in terms of innovation. I feel like we're starting to hit a cap. I've thought about this when it comes to everything, actually. I feel like we're hitting a cap in creativity when it comes to like technology or like even movies. I'm thinking about the movies now. It's all recycled shit. Like, I feel like we're hitting a cap in creativity. I'm always like, how many more songs can we create before we just don't have like we just don't have anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's all been done. You know, like how many movies can we really do? I feel like, and we've only been doing it for like what, 100 years we've been recording it. Like, I feel like we're already hitting a cap. I don't know.
Indifferent, if not a little resentful and maybe scared. Today I'm going to go over how fun and exciting technology used to be, how our perception of it has shifted to kind of hate it, and why this is all happening. Let me take you back to when technology was still fun. I'm not going to say this is the best era, but this is kind of right before people started to just fucking hate it. You had things coming out like the iPod. Holy shit, I can listen to Beyonce, Hot Shell Ray, and pirate fighting sounds without the cumbersome...
Dude, who doesn't love sea shanties, baby?
Some tapes and CDs of the past.
And I thought I'd let the old man say.
What do I want to buy? Maybe the computer with the big ass booty. I don't even know if I can handle all that ass. Maybe I should go with the laptop with the...
I was never rich enough to afford the computer. I was a kid. Up until I was like, pretty much up until I was working, like at 15, 16, I didn't buy my own computer. Once I got a job, I could though. But before that, I didn't even want a computer. Like, I saved up to buy my own PS4 and shit too. But I just didn't really know about PC gaming at the time. And I also didn't really care about it. But yeah.
Red hot nipple in the middle.
I did have one of those laptops though.
Quick side note, a friend once told me that their nipples get darker the angrier they get. I don't know if that's true.
How do you know that?
True, or if that's even relevant.
Were you just like pissed off with your shirt off one day and like you just walked by the mirror and caught a quick glance and like kind of observed? Like, how?
But I can't be the only one carrying the burden of knowing that. On second thought, this is kind of triggering. I think I'm just going to go with
I'm glad you let me know.
This is the 2000s, not Toontown. You still had safe options like the Dell. If you were interested in safe options, though, gaming was just not for you in the 2000s. Not only was it...
What do you mean, bro? I had the original Xbox with the Duke controller, baby. And I had a PS2.
Really edgy for some...
And an N64. And a Game Boy, and... yeah.
Reason, but every console was revolutionary. Oh my
Bro.
God. The new PlayStation
PSP,
and Xbox
3DS,
consoles have high resolution, buff dudes, and bodacious babes. And if you're not into that, you can just whack off with the Wii. Like whack the tennis racket.
I remember like when they used to tell you to have the strap on. One time I was playing bowling, I chucked that shit right out the wall, put a hole in the picture frame. Yeah. That was my bad.
Like console launches and even game launches were national events. I'm pretty sure
dude, midnight releases, man. Oh yeah,
businesses closed on the day Halo 3 came out. I mean, people camped out for this.
Dude, remember the day GTA 5 came out? Oh my gosh.
this game. I don't think people even drove to the store for Halo Infinite. You know what? People camped out for
Halo Infinite, even if it came out back then, ain't nobody going to the store for that shit.
literally everything in the 2000s. What was up with that? Huh. Captain Crunch is releasing an all berries variety?
Oops.
Someone get my camping
Terrible, terrible idea too. The only good Captain Crunch is that one that absolutely destroys the roof of your mouth, literally will make you bleed, and peanut butter.
tent. Probably the biggest camping event was For a Phone, which is where we got hit the hardest
True.
in this downfall of technology. Buying a phone was like buying a car. You had to weigh the pros and cons of every model and really picture what your life was going to be like.
I remember I had the Motorola Flip, and the one that slid up. The one that it was a blue one that slid up, and you had a little keyboard
with it. So this one has a built-in
That might have been a Motorola too, actually. Oh no, it could have been that one. Oh my gosh.
MP3
I don't
player,
know.
high-speed 3G service, and a sliding keyboard. And this one's blue.
True.
Let me just go with the blue one, please. You got different phones coming out with cool new features, unique shapes, varying sizes.
I remember I used to have the one of the Walkmans. Oh my gosh, such a good time with the burn CDs.
And keyboards that deployed in ways you never even could have imagined. There was genuinely something for everyone. Nokia, Razr, Sidekick, Pearphone, BlackBerry, and the iPhone
Yeah, I had that Razor at one point.
were so novel and, more importantly, so diverse. They were worth camping out for. Kind of, not really. Today you just buy them online or go to the Apple store. Nowadays you walk into
Dude, I hate the Apple store. I just hate looking at it.
an AT&T store trying to buy a phone looking like this. They're just like,
Matter of fact, I hate all phone stores. All phone stores. I used to be a phone salesman. All phone stores, they suck. Don't ever
what
go.
the fuck? You look good for 65. How can I help you, sir? This concept of having something for everyone extended to the internet as well. Hey, check it out. We don't need
True.
cable when we could just watch homoerotic content on this YouTube thing. Finally, another outlet for me to show off my shit music taste. Wow, I really wish I could see my favorite celebrities share shitty one-line.
See, I wasn't really on the social media side of the internet at this time. Mainly because I was too young, I think, for social media. I was like watching like brain rot YouTube. I was watching, like Gummy Bear and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was watching The Key of Awesome. The Key of Awesome.
And
I was
or
watching Shane Dawson, baby.
racist hot takes. Awesome! I hope this doesn't turn into a schizo battlefield of who could be the most offensive or offended. You're telling me I could sign up to see what my old high school buddies are up to, or if I'm only
Dude, I've had my Twitter since like 4th grade, probably. Around there, like 4th grade.
9 years old, I could sign up to just play games. I love
I remember when I just recently upgraded my Twitter. I updated it and everything because of like making the YouTube and everything a thing. And I put in my real age and whatnot. And it like had to verify I wanted my ID and everything because I've been lying since, what was I, 4th grade? So, oof, I don't even know. I've been lying since like 2010, something like that. I've been lying for like 14 years.
Facebook. I hope this doesn't turn into a geriatric battlefield arguing whether or not this video of Michael Jackson as Superman is real. There were always new websites cropping up, so all furries had to do was wait just one more second, and there you go.
Furries, bro.
There's a new website for you guys.
Did furries really have a website back then? Oh, dude. I thought furries were like more recent.
Don't do anything weird
Actually, no. Furries were around in like 2016, weren't they?
on there. Although it was kind of annoying, there was something fun about all websites looking different and getting redesigns every
Dude, the Cartoon Network website. Oh my gosh.
few years. A few years ago, I got this book from a used bookstore, and it just has a bunch of old Flash websites, and it is fucking sick. It
That's cool. I want that book.
is genuinely sad what happened to the design of websites.
Dude, we really got so boring. That's what I'm telling you. The cap on creativity. Dude, we're fucking locked now. We're locked into plain Jane bullshit.
I used to regularly browse the Pokemon website as a kid, and when a new redesign dropped, my little ass was popping champagne. Or I guess it was just apple cider.
Dude, I remember, oh my gosh, like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon had one, Disney Channel had one. Like, you go on there and you could play the Flash games and stuff.
At the time, it seemed like technology was always advancing and getting
Oh, yeah.
better. You can see how
Dude, Papa's Pizzeria.
Positively, we thought about it with the obsessive use of Frutiger Arrow. This is officially a YouTube.
This was good though. This was a good time. I remember having the lamp, or not even. Yeah, it was like a lamp, kind of like nightlight, and it would go in a circle. It'd be like the fishies and stuff.
Video because I said the word Frutiger Arrow. Technology looked futuristic yet clean, and we thought it was going to integrate with our natural world. And butterflies were going to be flying through bubbles and neon green pastures. Dude. So yeah, it didn't really integrate with our natural world. It kind of did the opposite. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Actually, I already got ahead of myself, and it just arrived today. All right, going back to where I was, people were excited for what was to come. They had time to breathe between.
Oh my gosh, the dog. Oh my gosh.
Innovations and enjoy the new product they just.
I'm pretty sure I like threw this thing at people. Like, I'm pretty sure I broke one of those.
New products also warranted being released. They would usually serve a purpose, you know, fix a problem like tech products are supposed to do. If a new iteration of a product came out, it was different enough to justify buying it. Like, yeah, the GameCube could really use a controller that you could whack off. Now, compare all these generalizations to today. None of them are true anymore. Now, before we
everything's the same now.
Dive in. I don't mean for this to just be an old good, new bad, because looking at modern technology, that's just not the case. We have incredible technology today. This is more about how our perception of it has changed and how technology is advancing in a less than desirable direction. Also, this is not just a boomer thing or just a zoomer thing. Most people across all ages are starting to admit, yeah, we got a bit of a problem.
Dude, it's getting scary too. It's getting scary.
Here. For example, think of how people reacted to when something as simple as FaceTime released. I could pick up my phone at any time from anywhere and video call whoever I wanted in it.
Yeah, I don't remember when FaceTime released. I remember like Uvu and what is it, Skype and shit, but
didn't look like 2 pixels. It was genuinely mind-blowing. You know what? My friend had buffalo wings from Chuck E. Cheese the other day, so I'm gonna give him a quick call and see how he's doing. Hell? Hey buddy, how's your stool?
You've gotta help me, man. There's so much blood.
All right.
You know, that's what you get, okay? There's consequences for actions, okay? People don't think about that. Like, if you go to Toyotathon, don't have the clam chowder, because there will be consequences for said action, okay?
Now compare that reaction to when I say these 2 letters, AI, or these 3 letters, NFT, or these 4 letters.
Dude, the only thing I hate are NFTs. I hate NFTs. They're so stupid. It's the stupidest shit in the world.
SPUM. This shit is in the news every week, and we're tired of hearing about it. AI is more concerning because at least with NFTs, it was just kind of like an idiot pastime. You didn't have
very much an idiot pastime
to worry about it affecting your everyday life, and it just kind of died out on its own after a few months. Who knew that a poorly animated eyesore of an ugly-ass, shitty-ass cartoon wasn't going to save these things? Could you have predicted that? Can we call in That's So Raven and ask if she could have predicted?
Dude, if anybody actually bought NFTs, they're like the dumbest motherfuckers. Like, especially if you just don't have like a retarded amount of money to burn. Even if you do have a retarded amount of money to burn, I feel like why? Just why? I mean, unless you wanted to take advantage of people in the NFT space, which, okay, I still think it's like stupid to do, but I mean, hey, get your money up, I guess. But
that this ugly ass shitty cartoon was not going to save the world of scamming that is NFTs. AI and automation advancements are not as fun as advancements in keyboard deployment technology or video game graphics. Like, we kind of have to be concerned with the outcome of the former. And this is kind of how we feel about everything in tech now. Hesitant and exhausted. Everything was becoming more convenient and solving all these little annoyances of everyday life, but now we've regressed. You try to order food or even just look at the menu of a restaurant before you go, and it wants you to sign up, or it's gonna throw you into the app store to download their
Oh my gosh, this is so fucking true. Everything's got a QR code now. It's
app. You want to take the train? You got to download an app. You want to take the bus in the same city? You got to download a different app. You want to check into the emergency room because you have the sword of a Sengoku period ninja in your chest?
Sir, can you scan the QR code to check in through the app?
They really do this shit too. Not only I know because I worked for a doctor's office. We didn't do this shit, but other offices did, and people would get pissed telling us about how other offices did this shit. And I've had to go to the emergency room since then, and I fucking dealt with it.
app?
I don't have the app. I just have a sword in my chest. Can I do like a paper form or something?
Sir, can you scan the other QR code to download the app?
Then you got social media, which is just like,
Dude, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I had like this huge cut on my arm, right? And I went to the hospital, or not the hospital, it's like technically urgent care or whatever. I get there, and they were like, "Did you pre-register on the app?" Like, pre-register on the, I'm at an urgent care. It's urgent. What do you mean pre-register on the fucking app? And I'm over here fucking bleeding out, right? Motherfucker walks in after me. Like, his fucking tummy hurts type shit. Fucking whatever. Don't even get me started there. And he fucking pre-registered, so he got seen before me, bro. And I'm over here. I'm currently like bleeding. It won't close. I'm holding my skin together, right? And some girl that's even younger than me at the counter, right? Just fucking dumb fuck. Watching TikToks and shit, talking to some other motherfucker over there eating hot Cheetos in the back. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you gotta pre-register and shit." And I'm over here, one hand holding my arm together enough so it doesn't bleed while I'm filling this shit out. What are we doing, man? Like, what the fuck? Dude, that shit. Now I'm just re-pissed off. Okay, now I'm re-pissed off.
f***ing horrible now. Look at these statistics. And these ones too. Okay, what about these ones? I think I'm putting up bad statistics, I hope. What
He's just throwing up shit.
started off as a fun way to connect has turned into, I don't even know what to describe this as. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's going on with Instagram captions.
Dude, like between 2010 to 2016 was the prime social media time. Prime social media time. Anything after maybe 2017. I'll honor 2017 or 2018, maybe. But after that, dude, fuck off. We've just gotten so much worse.
Like, it's sassy, but you're also in the third person because you're the main character and slaying. And it's not just a girly thing. I'm not gonna just dog on the girls out there. Us guys do this shit too. We got default captions and poses too. You gotta work the boys into every caption.
Yes,
and then throw
sir.
up a 4 when you're posing with said boys. Hey, getting my colonoscopy with the boys. Picking up floss
Okay, I've seen this, but I've never actually done this myself. Good thing.
from the store with my boys.
Dude, the fucking Morgan Wallen.
Just
oh my
went
gosh.
fishing. And then drunk drove and hit a family of 4.
With the boys.
With the boys. Then you got Snapchat, which I just had to delete because what the fuck am I gonna do with Snapchat? When you're no longer in high school and taking
True.
pictures of random people in class and drawing a wiener over them, there's really no
True.
point to this app. Plus, the Discovery tab is
Oh, the Discovery tab on Snapchat is abhorrent, okay? I still have Snapchat, but I don't really be using it. I post on it maybe like once a month, maybe. It'll be like a picture of like my cat or some shit. Other than that, I just use it to do the face filters and send my friends very out-of-pocket images. That's really what we do. That's about it. Other than that, I don't be actually using Snapchat to like do no type of shit.
concerning. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to keep ranting about social media, so I'm just gonna leave off with these last 2 things.
Okay.
First of all, everything has a TikTok feature. Instagram has one. Snapchat has one. YouTube has one.
Yes, sir.
The f***ing Guitar Tabs app has one. I'm trying to learn Love Bug by the Jonas Brothers.
Everything has a TikTok feature, and everything also has a live streaming feature, like a Twitch feature. Everything does now. Crazy.
Why do I need to see a 12-year-old ripping their vocal cords to sing Alicia Keys? Second, if you're tired of all
True.
these apps becoming so f***ing
Or a 12-year-old vaping. That's on pretty much every one of these platforms also.
bloated that you don't even remember what their original purpose was,
Okay, isn't this Indeed, bro? Isn't that like Indeed? I think that has a purpose. Yeah, it's Tumblr. That they got rid of that ever since they took the port off there. That's dead. Reddit, they're coming for Reddit pretty soon with some of the shit they're playing around with. You already know, and if you don't know, I don't. It's too much to get into right now. Pinterest. I've never used Pinterest. I think that's like a girl's thing. That's like a girl mom. Like that's like some mom shit. Pinterest, right? That's like where they could be getting recipes and like arts and crafts and shit.
you can download all these BS real social media apps that all your friends are just
Real.
going to stop using after 3 days. Like, I'm pretty sure I still have a friend actively posting to Be Real, just into the void. I have been fucking with Locket though. That one's
hell
kind
is
of cool.
Be
It puts
Real?
pictures of my friends on my home screen. Social media lost the plot so long ago. They don't each have their niche anymore. They want to incorporate features from all the other apps so they could be the catch-all.
I mean, it doesn't help that literally they all kind of like own each other now. Besides like Twitter. Twitter is literally just Elon Musk. But Mark Zuckerberg's got Facebook, Instagram, and I think he's got some other shit too. And TikTok, I mean, China's got that. Mr. Beast might get it though. But, you know, they're all like wanting to be each other. Well, TikTok doesn't really want to be everybody else but TikTok. Other than, I guess you could say Vine. But like, first it was Musically and then TikTok. And now I think TikTok's kind of just on its own.
App, but they just end up being bland. Like, why would I choose Instagram over Snapchat or Google Plus? The
Google Plus, brother? I would definitely choose Instagram over Snapchat. Okay, definitely.
best social media platform to exist.
Instagram is my favorite fucking brain rot reels app, bro. I'm telling you.
And this is the big killer here, the homogenization of everything. I already mentioned every app having a TikTok feature, but we also have a story feature on every app.
Yep.
Why? And staying on the topic of homogenization, let's go back to phones. I'm just gonna show you phones from like 20 years ago, and then phones from today. Dude.
Yeah, they literally are all the exact same.
Homogenization. Let's go back to phones. I'm just gonna show you phones
Hold
from
up.
like 20 years ago.
For one, look at all these, bro. Like, look at the innovation. Look at the design. LG is. I never even knew they would that. Dude, remember when they did that design again recently? And then, oh my gosh, I always wanted the pear fruit phone from fucking Victorious. Yeah, dude. See, this was innovation back then. Hold on. Literally that thing right there, that blue one, I think that's the one I had.
And then phones from today.
Yeah. I mean, if you even look at the new Samsungs, they look exactly like the new iPhone. They literally like look the exact same.
Dude, that sucks. These are all just iPhones. It's the same with cars,
Yep.
tablets, and laptops.
Don't even get me started on cars, bro. Cars gets me so pissed off. I don't know why they just don't take old designs and use them. Like, I don't know why. Literally everything's like a rounded piece of shit. And it pisses me off. You can't get any personality, no creativity, nothing when it comes to cars now. Nothing has any flair. Nothing. If they would just take the old designs, or even at least be inspired by the old designs, right? And just give us something with some fucking flair and some quality and some personality, some creativity. Dude, people would maybe want to actually buy cars again. But we got to dude, cars gets me annoyed. We got to get rid of dealerships. We got to do everything. But
Where everyone wants to copy the style of Tesla and Apple respectively. Not only has tech gotten so homogenized, but it's gotten very invasive too. And I don't mean in like a toddler coughing in your face kind of way. I mean in a rash kind
yeah, dude, the CIA's in like my toaster now, so
of way where it's always there reminding you,
Hey, I'm here. You
Yep.
want to play with me?
that's what a rash sounds like. It sounds like Ash Ketchum.
Whoa, Pikachu. Click
dude, I'm about to turn into Alaskan bush people in a minute, bro. I'm about to just go out in the woods and just fuck off.
my link tree in the bio to check out my SoundCloud.
I don't know if I should keep these impressions in the videos. I don't know why I'd never choose to cut them out. We reached a point where technology was seamless and solved real problems. And past it where now
The hell was that?
technology is inconvenient. You used to get in your car and you had your music, AC, and all your little car features.
There's another thing with cars that pisses me off. Everything's got a infotainment system. Everything's got this big ass screen going across everything. How do you think that big ass screen is gonna look in 20 years, 30 years, something like that? It's not. It's gonna look like shit. It probably won't even turn on. It probably won't even work. The software will be outdated. It's dog shit. That's why these things aren't made to last anymore. Okay, they're not made to last. They're not made for you to have in 20 years. The classics we have now, they're gonna be classics forever. And we're not going to have any new classics. There's going to be no new classics anymore because you're not meant to have them. They're meant to deteriorate and go to shit in 20 years. You can't collect any new cars now. Are you collecting the brand new Mustang? The S650? No. It's got a fucking piece of dog shit fucking infotainment tablet across the whole fucking thing. Nobody wants to collect that, bro. It's not even gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like,
easily accessible
you collected a Tesla? No.
because you're hurling a 1,000-pound vehicle at 65 miles an hour. You got to be able to access these everyday things quickly and
Terrible.
easily. Then we pass that point. Now everything is behind 3 menus on a touch screen that you have
Don't even get me started on the push to start shit. Everything's push to start, push to start. Fuck that. Give me a key, bro. Give me an actual key.
to look at and pray that you don't hit 2 kids and a dog while using. Home phones let you
And the, oh my gosh, the automatic start stop. I hate that shit too. Turn that shit off. Traction control, hate that shit too. I hate invasive shit in cars. That's why tune it out immediately. Get it tuned out. But now they're trying to make it so you can't tune shit. I'm getting pissed.
call your friends and plan ahead or catch up. You can leave a message if they're not home, and it wasn't the end of the world if they didn't answer for a little while. Cell phones helped
True.
bridge that lost connection when you're out on the town and you can't find each other.
Oh yeah, now if my friend doesn't answer my call or text, I'm spamming them. Spamming them. Okay? I'm making them think that I'm going to kill them. Okay?
Or you're just not home, or there's an emergency. You saw a ninja slinking around your house. Now we're way past that point of feeling a genuine need. There is no reason I should be able to receive work emails when I'm
True.
going out after 5 p.m. And there's no reason I should be able to post a picture of the sunset with the caption, "Golden hour with my golden girlies." There is no reason for any of this. It's just noise. And you can just say, oh, just quit your phone, but
It really is just noise, bro.
people freak the out if you don't respond for a few hours. It's
Oh, yeah.
out of the norm now. You can't just ditch technology, especially with the way it's so integrated with
Dude, I'd be texting my friend, I'm gonna molest you if you don't answer. Like, I'd be texting the most heinous shit, bro. And they'd be texting me crazy shit. They're like, yeah, I'm in front of your house. Like, I'm gonna murder your whole family if you don't get back to me. Why didn't you answer? What are you doing? Like, bro, I'm telling you, dude, I'm getting gang stalked over here. Like, I swear.
our everyday lives. Some people can't get around their city or do their job without having a smartphone. Technology used to be exciting and helpful. It solved problems we all faced in our everyday lives. But with the way it's so homogenized now, it's
Bro, what was
starting
that
to
commercial?
create more problems than it's solving. There's no more of that something for everyone. Everything's got to be one size fits all now.
That's what I'm talking about with the cars. Oh my, I'm so annoyed.
Every phone is an iPhone. Every car is a crossover SUV.
There you go. There you go. Right there. And it's, dude, it's a thing too.
Every console is basically
They're all gray crossover SUV dog shit.
the same, except for Nintendo, they're just the same as themselves. And I don't want to hear
Yep.
anyone saying, hey, bro,
Dude, that video I uploaded about the Nintendo Switch 2, bro, they got so pissed in that comment section. They was getting so pissed that I was laughing my ass off. At the end, I said, I'm going to piss all the Nintendo fanboys with this shit. And what did they do? They all got pissed off. Fuck them.
I
Losers.
think you're just depressed. That's why nothing's exciting anymore. Yeah, I'm depressed. My big ass thumbs can't type on this stupid touchscreen keyboard, and there are no phones with physical keyboards anymore. I'm depressed. I can't flex
Not going to lie, I don't want a phone with a physical keyboard. I don't like that either.
on my friends with a sick new phone. What am I going to pull up with the iPhone 16 and be like, hey, bro, hey, this phone is like all your phones, but I can combine emojis.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say technology.
Like, even the whole, I remember in, like, middle school, there was this big thing, like, Android versus iPhone. People would always shit on you if you had an Android. Now, that's not even the case anymore. Now, everybody understands that they're all, like, the same slop. They're all the same slop, bro.
Technology peaked and we should just stop making new technology, because I
All
don't
the
think
same.
that's true. But we passed the point where it was all so exciting because it was genuinely useful.
Exactly.
And looked so fucking sick. It would be cool if it was
Now, the only thing we have to look forward to, really, is AI. Because AI is, like, the only thing big that's going on. But it's scary. So I don't really want to look forward to it because it's terrifying.
possible to just ditch your phone and get a dumb phone. But I like having Spotify and Venmo and the Chipotle app so I can get a free bowl once every 7 years.
And the thing is, they're making it now to the point where it's gonna be, like, kind of impossible to live without a phone. It already kind of is, but like especially if you have a job or something, like, your manager can't text you, oh, could you come in, blah 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 blah, bro. Like, you're already fucked there, right? like Google Calendar shit. Oh, you got invited to a Zoom meeting for an interview. Oh, did you respond to the Google Calendar shit? Did you do this? Did you do that? Like, we can't escape it now. You want to go out? Oh, well, to get on this train to go over here, you need this. Or oh, download this thing and put it in your Apple Wallet and then show the guy at the front and like, dude.
Years. All I really want is a cool looking phone with a physical keyboard, but until then, I'll just keep buying these cheap ass Google Pixels whenever my current one breaks.
They're literally going to force you to embrace the technology. They're going to force you to. Like, you can stay set in your ways all you want, but there's going to be a point where you literally have no choice. They're going to force you to. Unless you totally just like fuck off and live off the grid. Even then, they're probably coming for that dude too. They're probably coming for what's his name, Nate Petrosky on TikTok, the dude with the little minion dog over there that be living off the grid, bro.
I really don't use this for anything other than phone calls, texting, and checking Facebook Marketplace for the weirdest shit I can ever find. Look at this shit I found the other day. I'd say
Dude, I'm a marketplace demon, and that is crazy behavior to have. This is some shit you'd find in fucking like Mizkif's house, bro. Like, what is this?
everything I talked about is worth it because I got to see this. Channel that subscribe
But I kind of want it.
button for videos about literally anything. Everything goes at this point. Comment what your favorite thing about old phones was, and thank you for watching.
That was a good video. That was a good ass video, and he was 100% right. We are going to hell in a handbasket.